She up there talking about she don't want to mess up our flow.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, y'all?
Thanks for tuning in.
Sipping on my hot cocoa today. It's cold down here.
I'm your girl, Miss Fox.
And it's your girl, Miss Lou.
And you're now tuning in to
Off the Chain Podcast.
Talk that shit, Miss Lou.
Check out the shoes, cuz.
I ain't got shit.
Don't be so.
I ain't doing that. I got a whole new pants down. Don't tell nobody. Somebody trying to get the thing on me.
Crazy shit. No, but I chose the topic today. I want to know. I want y'all to tune in too. Would you ever date an ex?
Ooh.
Like if you were single right now and one of your exes tried to get back on your good side.
How are we dating an ex? I'm with my ex. Me and my ex broke up 5 times. Me and my current broke up about 5 or 6 times. What am I doing?
So clearly her answer is yes.
She the only exception.
Oh,
I don't know why.
Well, there you go.
That's a good question.
I don't know. For me, like I was just having this discussion. I don't know. Put it this way: my exes that I was actually in a relationship, hell no. I would never go back to any of them. Now, people that I have dated, it's about 2 good ones out of the bunch that I can say that I met them. I guess you could say, right place, wrong time type stuff. But there's only 2. Me personally, I feel I couldn't date one of my exes because for one, the relationships itself was toxic. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying people can't change, but I just don't feel the need to look backwards. You know what I mean? Because isn't it, like I tell people, trying to repair a relationship that was already toxic, regardless of how many times they change, it's like broken glass. It's never going to be the same. You can't put that back together. I've tried. Twice.
So
don't work.
I feel like you're kind of contradicting yourself. Why you say that? Because you're going backwards. Still, I mean, if you go back to, I feel like if you're going back, not for the relationships though, but the people that you dated, they're still going backwards.
Well, no, because dating and being in a relationship, 2 different things.
But you still talk to them in the past.
Yeah, but that's why I said relationship though. It's a difference. That's why I said in your exes.
So when you kind of call that like a relationship, y'all kind of had like a relationship.
No, because dating, y'all still getting to know each other. It's kind of one of those fun things. Y'all still dating other people, but y'all have a mutual interest in one another type thing. So no, y'all have not made that decision to be in a relationship. And I think that's what's wrong with the dating scene now.
True. I agree.
People do not know how to differentiate dating exclusively, being in a relationship, talking. Like nobody knows how to break that down.
So like, what are the rules with dating? I've never been like, I don't date. I've never really dated anyone. I don't think.
You kind of just like jumped into a relationship almost?
Nah, I feel like I'm just a real good friend. But I've like had conquests. If that makes sense.
Conquest.
Yeah, I've had people that I slept with, you know, got to know them. Okay.
Well, then you just had relations. That's what that was. Okay. That may have turned into relationships. But yeah, that's pretty much what that is. It is rules. I was about to say it's not rules, but I think it is, because dating, we basically just agreed that we like each other. We have the same mutual interests, and we're willing to get to know one another. There can be months. It may take up to years for y'all to decide to date exclusively. Because once we say we're dating exclusively, that means that we have decided to not date other people and strictly focus on one another.
See, you talking about that heterosexual shit. Lesbians, bro. You date a bitch for a week. Guess what? They moving in, bro. Trying to move in with you, get your name tatted. Y'all trying to dress alike. Fuck around, you look up and you wearing her face on your t-shirt. I'm trying to tell you. I wish I could go through the heterosexual shit. You have sex with a female, I'm trying to tell you. Y'all go together. She blowing you up. She jumping on your car. Don't give her no good plastic, not no good head, no good fingers. Fucking weak. I'm just, y'all.
She crazy.
Women will stress you out. Fellas.
You know what? And that's so
My
funny.
heart goes out to you. Seriously.
I'm laughing because it's a lot of straight women that, you know what I'm saying, that have joined the LGBT community because they feel like, you know what I'm saying, a female is emotionally attached or but look, that's what I told them. I said shit. I said think about the heterosexuals. I'm like, yeah, they crazy as hell. Women is crazy in general. So it's like you trying to leave one side going to the other. Y'all gonna have just as more of a problem.
But you know what killed me though about the heterosexual women? Well, you really can't call them heterosexuals because I feel like if you're like truly heterosexual, then you wouldn't cross a boundary. But I feel like everybody's on earth. I feel like everybody cares about something. Whether it's sexual or I don't know, anything. I feel like everybody has some type of curiosity about them wherein that draws them to wherever. It could be, like I said, it could be sexual. So I feel like it's always gonna be like I feel like okay, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like everyone is kind of bisexual.
What?
Kind of.
How is that possible?
So look,
Well, I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but what makes you think that?
so look, I've seen women where, like, when they get drunk, they kiss another woman.
Yeah, I've seen people do that too. I don't understand it, but they do it.
Yeah, and I've seen it where, like, a female is only gonna be attracted to maybe like one female. After that, she may not be attracted to any other female. But that doesn't mean that you're not bi. I feel like they don't want to say what they are because they don't want to believe it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you have some people that's in denial.
Yeah, so I feel like if you're willing to try it once and you like it,
You're gonna eventually end up doing it again. Is what you're
right.
saying.
So, and then like I said, you have those heterosexual women that just say, oh no, I ain't that. Neither are you heterosexual either, But you know, I love straight women though. I love y'all. Because guess what? It's easier on me. It is. It's real easy on me. We ain't gotta have no relationships. You go back home to your man, your child, whatever you wanna do. I ain't never really dated women with kids, so it's like one thing I want to do. I've dated one woman with a child, and it was like, I can't do it. I'm not mature. When I want to pick up and go, I want to pick up and go. I don't want to have to, we can't go on against me, bullshit.
Yeah,
I see you later.
That's another reason why I said I wouldn't probably ever be back in a relationship with any of my exes, because all of them had children.
For real?
Yes.
So you was a stepmom.
Basically. Yeah. A damn good one at that. But no, for real, like I feel that what I'm trying to accomplish and what I'm trying to do with my life, I feel like they're stuck in one spot. And I feel like if I were to even go back and date them, I would end up falling in a trap or giving up on my dreams because I'd be so busy getting back comfortable with how they are. Because it's natural to do that when you're in a relationship. They may not understand it, but that's my choice. Me personally, like I said, so any of my exes, no, hell no.
So do you think some of everybody, I guess that's an oxymoron, some of everybody. I feel like, do you think everybody should have that type of selfishness about themselves?
Most definitely. There's nothing wrong with being selfish.
So
not at all.
I feel like when you get in a relationship with someone, I feel like that you, like what you said, you kind of forget your ambitions and what your goals are. And instead of you being like an individual, you turn into just one with that person.
And it's very important to have your own individuality in a relationship.
Yeah.
And I feel that going backwards, I won't have that. Because I think part of that's going to deteriorate. Because again, looking back on my exes and looking where they are now, it's only one of them that's actually doing something with themselves. I'm not saying the other one's not, but they're stuck doing. Like I got one. I remember one of my exes was working at one of those little, not a golf club. I forgot, one of those little country clubs. Nothing is wrong with that. But I just feel that if you want more out of your life, you don't want to be working in the kitchen at a country club forever.
True.
You see what I'm saying? So if I was to go back to that, I just feel that I would lose my ambition to work towards what I'm doing, because eventually I'm not going to be attracted to you no more, because I'm going to want somebody that, you know what I'm saying, we equally yoked. We're not going to be equally yoked no more.
I feel like ambitious men are attractive.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
And that's what I want. Like, I want to be with somebody that's on the same page as I'm going, and I just feel like going backwards, that can't work for me. So for me, I couldn't do it. So I just don't. We can always be cool.
So what are the rules to dating? I get confused about that.
Okay, well,
I have
when you're
someone that, like, our friends that are heterosexual, and she may hit me up, or they may hit me up about a guy with their baby they're talking to, and they may get mad about what he posted on Facebook, or
see, that's the problem.
something. You know what I mean?
That's the problem.
Like, I feel like, because my advice to them is, I'm not straight, so I don't know if this is good advice at all. But so I know some women and some men trip off the friends that you have, whether it be male or female, what you're posting on your social media. What else? What you're wearing, who you're around, why you ain't hitting back, why you text.
But then that ain't no relationship.
I feel
that
like
sound like slavery.
It do sound like slavery, but you know what I'm saying? But you know how some women or some men get when you ain't texting them back fast enough. And I just feel like this, like, who are you to feel like I have to text you every waking minute?
In 0.5 seconds,
like other stuff aren't as important as you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
see, those type of relationships you don't need to be in.
true.
That right there, that's too, it sounds like somebody is too controlling. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna say I used to be like that, but I was probably one of them people like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, what took you so long to text me back? I was like that, but because of the person that I was with had already, you know what I'm saying, kind of altered my trust towards them. But it was also abnormal for them to take as long as it did.
I'm weak.
I'm just being
Abnormal.
real. Yes, like, I mean, real talk. If I text you at 3:25 and I know typically you gonna respond between 5 and 10 minutes, because especially I know what type of day you doing or what type of work you do, and you don't text me back to fucking 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I know you not doing nothing. Of course I'm gonna be like, damn, what was you doing? Like, what took you so long? But then as I got older, I stopped caring. Like, when you go through so much stuff, relationship-wise,
You just go with the flow.
yeah, you kind of just learn to just eliminate that shit. So I think that's the problem. We expect too much. That's the problem in dating now. If you go in a situation without expectations, you'll never get your feelings hurt. Had to learn that the hard way. And that's why I'm single now, because nobody take relationships serious. And that's another reason why I would never date one of my exes, because I have an ex now that's trying to do everything in his power to give back for me. And he's not really an ex, he was somebody I dated. Let me not say ex, because we were never in a relationship, but we did date for like a year and a half.
So what do you call taking a relationship serious?
Like, okay, you have...
Define that for me. Because I know some people that are in relationships and have been in relationships, and I feel like they don't know when to let go.
Exactly, my point. They don't take it serious, because I feel in a relationship, y'all are two. At the end of the day, it's a partnership. Y'all may not be married, but still, if y'all already shacking up, decisions need to be made as a team, as a whole. That's one. Regardless of who you date, I'm giving them who you date, male or female. Never stop dating your man. That's
So you mean never stop getting, like, don't get comfortable?
Basically, don't get too comfortable, because once you do that, that person may not feel wanted anymore. You know what I'm saying? Hell, it even may come a time where you may not feel desired. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, especially with me, and I'm speaking from my point of view, like, most men that I've come in encounter with are just shit, men in general that I've seen. Oh, they the sweetest gentlemen. They're going to buy you flowers. They're going to do whatever it is they want to do for that first month and a half. But once they feel like they got you, that shit cease. You don't get no more good morning texts. You don't get no more.
But you know what? I feel like I used to do that a lot too. I used to like write notes, write little poems.
Right, and you have to keep a see. That's the problem. Don't start it.
But some women don't appreciate that though. I feel
But
like
then that's different.
I feel like some women take that stuff for granted. But like I feel like after a while of you showing me who you really are, then why should I keep treating you like who I picture you to be? If you show me something different. You know what I mean?
So again, that still falls in the category of not taking a relationship serious. Because again, if like, okay, for instance, I just speak on one of my personal situations. One of my exes that I was with, that motherfucker used to go to work. And yeah, I said motherfucker because I ain't want to curse. But
motherfucker used to go to work.
But no, real
this
talk,
ain't
like,
censored.
you hear me? Like when he used to go to work, if I was at home, especially if I got off work before him, I would make sure dinner was cooked. His drawers, socks, shirt was in the bathroom on top of the back of the toilet.
What?
So all he had to do was come in there and run his water. So, but this is just me. This is something I did every single day. And even when it was a time that I was not working, the house stayed spotless. Like I said, literally every day. And I'm not big on cooking every day because you may not feel like it. But I felt as my job as his woman, you're supposed to treat your man like a king. And that's what I was doing. But when, like you said, when you start realizing they stop appreciating that, again, not taking a relationship serious because you feel like I'm obligated to do that. No, I'm not obligated to do that. I choose to. That is a privilege. So when you start trying to mistreat me or think I'm supposed to do that on a regular, then yes, I'm not going to be excited about doing it. So then you're going to see me lacking. So then at that point, I feel that if you took the relationship serious, instead of lashing out, creating an argument, and us at each other's throats, we need to sit down and have a conversation and figure out what happened. Especially if you notice it. If I notice you stop doing something that you normally do, because I was on it. If he stopped doing something that I was used to him doing, I'd be like, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? We need to have a talk because I want to know, like, what's bothering you? Because I know that's not like you. I'm used to you doing this, and I notice you stopped doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is it something that I did? Like, in a relationship, communication is key. If you do not have communication, what are you doing?
True. So what do you think the stipulations are as far as time of dating? Like, how long are you willing to shack up with somebody and date them until they feel like they get to that next level? Like, do you think there should be a time limit on it? Like, if there's something that you want but they don't want, like, how does that go?
As I'm older now, I'm not doing no damn shacking right now. Unless, like, I'm here in Dallas and, you know, we from Missouri. So now if somebody was moving here with me, then that's different. But to just meet somebody here and start dating them, we're not shacking. You know what I'm saying? We have to be dating for at least a year. You know what I'm saying? Before we make the decision to move in. Unless something happened to the point where we kind of had to, you know what I mean? I would say it's really not a time limit, but me personally, just because of what I've been through, I would say 8 months to a year, depending on the vibe of our relationship. Because you can meet somebody and literally they can change your whole life within a few months. And I be telling people it's no time limit on love. I'm not saying fall in love all fast. You don't ever do that, because when you rush into something, it's a disaster. But what I am saying is, it's not hard to, especially if it's something that you never experienced and this person has come into your life and just brought you so much joy. I don't think it's wrong for people to be married after 6 months or to be in a relationship after 6 months. Some people are against it. I'm not. If I'm feeling you, I'm happy, and you have shown me nothing but greatness. You know what I mean? We equally yoke, we mesh together. And true, I'm not saying you're gonna know everything about that person within 6 to 8 months. But if me personally, because I'm good at sensing bullshit. So if my vibe is right with you and we clicking, I'm all for it. But if you do one little thing to show me a red flag, and this is something I'm guilty of not doing in the past, I'm not going to ignore it. Then that's going to push us back a step. We're going to have to wait a few more months before we, you know what I'm saying, decide to make that step.
I'm glad that you brought that up with the red flags.
Yes, it's always red flags.
I feel like a lot of people ignore the red flags, but then they try to ignore them so that they can feel like Okay, oh,
Don't want to feel like you leaving that person.
Yeah, like, oh, it's going to be okay. They try to ignore them to make themselves feel good and also to make the other person feel good.
I'm guilty of that too. I used to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ignoring red flags. And again, it's like the more and more I think about it, it gives me more and more of a reason as to why I would never go back to any of my exes, because it was so many red flags that I just kind of like ignored at that time. And it's like when you sit back and think on it, it's like I would never want to go back to it ever. Like, I know opportunists when I see one. You know, I had some, like I said, me and this person was never together, but we dated for about a year and a half. And it's just like, you start noticing, I felt like I was being used. So you know how a person know that this person is a kind-hearted person, so they're going to try to juice you for whatever it is that you want. And when I start noticing, I stopped doing stuff. Certain stuff you really did need help with, and some stuff you didn't. But when the mother of your child start blasting you on Facebook and saying some of the same similar things that I've said, it's some truth to that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because not only I said that, you have the kid, you know what I'm saying, the mother of your child saying this, and your past relationships. So obviously it's something, the common denominator is your ass. So it's like thinking about that, and for you to try to come back in my life, no. That was why my question was, would you ever date an ex? And it's like thinking about it, hell no. Because in my opinion, I feel like that part of you has not changed. Because you just now confessing your love for me. True, you always told me you love me, you always told me you care about me. But now that you see that, like, I want to start doing podcasting, radio, I'm working on my business, you see that I'm, you know what I'm saying, have made peace within myself. It's like now you just on my bumper. No, sir. I sense that bullshit a mile away. You gonna find you somebody else to play with. So,
do you think it's possible for people to change?
That's the question. That's the $1 million question.
Can someone truly change? I feel like
I would say yes, because I feel like I truly changed. Some people.
Well, I feel like people confuse change with growth.
Okay, I can see
if that makes sense. I mean,
no, I
of
get
course,
you.
if you're growing, you're changing, but
I get what you're saying.
you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, what can I say? What's a good way to put it? If, for example, if somebody cheated on you, right? Mm-hmm. This was just somebody that was just normally just always flirtatious.
That's a sign right there to keep going.
Yeah, it is a sign. Didn't take in the regard of your feelings, you know what I'm saying? Cheated a few times, or, you know, got caught texting a few, whatever the case may be. Do you feel like that same person can change his flirtatious ways, his or her flirtatious ways? Because I feel like
I wouldn't say they probably would change it. I can say they may tone it down, but if it's in you, it's in you.
Right. So, is that change or growth?
I would say I would consider that probably growth, because change don't happen overnight. And if every relationship you get into, your girlfriend complains about your flirtatious ways, then I can see it. Now, if your girl complains about your flirtatious ways, then I can see that man toning it down a little bit. But I won't say he changed, because at the end of the day, if it's in him, it's in him. And I feel that if that man was already a flirtatious man when you met him, unfortunately, that's something you're going to have to deal with, because you made that decision to be with him even while he's like that. So it's like, that's another thing. If you come into a relationship a certain type of way, at some point, that's like kind of what you're gonna have to deal with. Now, if it's toxic, then yes, you have to have to compromise. But something as far as like flirting, being extra busy with your business, or just anything pertaining to yourself, again, you gotta have your own individuality.
So what is the term extra friendly?
Oh my
Can
God.
you please break that down to me? Because, I mean, I know my girlfriend, she says that I'm not flirtatious. I think I do flirt a little bit in certain settings, but she always with me though. So like this how I am though. She looking, oh, y'all can't see her, but she looking at me.
Oh, she giving her that look like, say something I don't like.
I don't even give a fuck, because I'm gonna say it anyway. But, you know throw the pillow all you want to. I'm gonna catch it. Throw it.
These two crazy.
So this is my thing. Thank you, love. So this is my thing. I feel like I could be flirtatious with all I want to, but I'm gonna do it with my girl though. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if we can go out and we can have a good time, and I'll say, "Hey, babe, look at her booty, grab her booty."
But again, that means but if she agreed to that, that means she compliments you though.
Yeah.
It depends on the relationship because it's boyfriend and girlfriends. When they go to the strip club, you got some girls that, hey, so I mean, it just depends on the relationship. If y'all have that type of vibe, do that works for y'all. But for me, and I get why some women do say extra friendly, because some of these motherfuckers are just extra friendly. Like,
I know a lot of people.
True, I know, and you know what's so crazy, because I promise you I have a double standard. I'm not even gonna lie, and I'm guilty of this because
Are you prejudiced? Can I use that term right now?
I guess you can say I'm sexist, whatever. No, real talk, I don't even lie. At one point, I know a lot of people, as y'all can see. So I was the type of motherfucker like, nah, she too friendly. I don't need for you to be talking to her, XYZ. But then, if one of my guy friends, you heard me?
On pause.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing? Talking to him. So I had to understand, you know, I'd be like, you know what? I can't expect him to not do something and not turn around.
So what is extra friendly then?
I think extra friendly because
Speaking
you
with
have
hugs, hanging
no,
out good,
you got some
hugging.
no, but you have some of these men that either at one point was in this girl DM. It could be an ex. It can always be that one person that you flirt with on social media. But the issue that we have is when you get into a relationship, all that heart and shit, that shit better cease.
For real?
Dead ass. You can like my picture all day long, but you heart more than one picture, we got a problem.
For real?
Yes, we have a fucking problem.
I mean, what if they just really good pictures though, and you really ain't?
I don't give
So you
a
rather
damn.
than like it than
Yes,
heart it?
you better just like it.
Me, I really don't.
Because there's no reason why if I scroll down my timeline
So what
and
is
it say basically yo nigga and 300 other folks like this picture, I should not have to go down my timeline and see 15 pictures that your ass did party, because I got a problem with that, because then I'm gonna find out why you parting her pictures so goddamn much. You better like it. That's it. Like it.
So it's like holding a picture kind of like low key throwing your shot.
In certain situations, yes. And I say certain situations because you're going to have that one female, yes, because you're going to have that one female that you know either want to talk to your significant other, or you know it's their ex, or you know it's somebody they was flirting with while y'all was dating, but they never took. I'm just saying.
I sympathize with you. I really do.
Hey, I don't deny it. Anybody, I am a Taurus, baby. Let me tell you. So anybody,
and they are fucked up.
yes, we fucked up. But anybody that date me, I already know. I don't tolerate none of that shit. It's dead ass serious. No. Because think about it. I'm like now, it was somebody I was dating a few months ago in real talk. He is a flirtatious person. But you got the chicks that don't know when to turn it off. You know what I'm saying? If he let it be known he's dating somebody, I get we not in a relationship, but still have some type of respect though. Them chicks don't give a fuck. They don't care. They don't care. They will put court eyes under the picture. They're gonna put the eggplant emojis. I'm just being real. I've seen it. Hey, man, let me tell you something. My timeline be cracking me up because females don't care though. They don't. And it's not attractive to be honest. Because why are you making statuses about sucking dick? Girl, I can't take it. She's stupid. Something wrong with you.
I ain't get the
But I'm just being real though. Like and then you gotta think about it. Pay attention to that motherfucker that comment on all their pictures.
And for the ladies that's out here watching, I don't want you to go. Don't go to your man and your woman's shit and be out here being an undercover PI. Your ass into a private eye.
I'm telling you.
No.
I'm FBI. I pay attention to everything. I'm being real though.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, if you are dating somebody,
for the people in the back.
for the people in the back, pay attention to that friendly motherfucker that's always commenting on your man or girlfriend page.
What if they just cool like that though?
That's
I'm just trying
fine.
to give people the benefit of the
No,
doubt, child. Y'all
that's
see me.
fine. We can be cool, but do you gotta comment under everything? And I do mean every single thing. You can't just like the picture and keep scrolling.
You know what? I do got a double standard because I feel like I could do certain things, but my girl can't.
See what I'm saying?
But I only say this because I know my intentions are nothing at all. Like, I'm lame as fuck. I'm corny. But I'm like, you know, my intentions.
But again,
but my girlfriend could
compromise. Because you may know that you don't mean nothing, but if your girlfriend don't like it and she speak on it,
yeah, then
you gotta minimize that shit.
But if I see her, I guess you're right. If I see, well, I don't know. I mean, if she heart eyeing and liking and stuff like that, I really don't trip off of it. Now,
I mean, get it. Social media don't mean nothing, but think about it. So you mean to tell me if you scroll down your timeline, not most every motherfucker on there, you seen her hearting and liking these pictures, commenting hearts and the little heart faces. I mean, just on every day.
I guess it kind of depends on who it is. I mean, shit, if it's a girl, you're like, I'm right under her bag. Are you trying to bring her on or not?
But see, again, that's the type of relationship y'all have. Yeah. For people that don't have that type of open relationship, well, I'm not gonna say open relationship, that type of bond. Everybody don't have that type of bond.
Because I'm trying to get her to give me like 3 or 4 and 4 and threesomes.
Now you tripping.
Look, she had she spoke up.
I'm behind the camera and this motherfucker tripping.
She spoke up on that. Look, she been quiet this whole time. She said this.
I'm going back to my quietness. This motherfucker tripping.
So we can't have her. So we're not thinking about polygamy though.
Oh my God.
What? So for real, like,
I can't.
Well, we can't. 2 girlfriends.
I can't take
2 girlfriends. Listen, I would have 2 girlfriends.
You need to be a fucking Muslim and go back to wherever they do.
The Muslims?
No, because you know they can have more than one wife.
For real? See, I ain't trying to have 2 wives. Man.
But no, I'm just saying like that. But I know one that is Muslim and
but I've heard a lot of women that said that they would straight do it with like have a monogamous relationship.
Nope, I'm not doing that shit.
With a guy and 2 girls just because. I mean,
I'm stingy.
I mean, but you gotta be like a real nigga to be able to do all of that.
If you mine, you belong to me. I'm not sharing you.
But what about threesomes?
No.
What?
No.
Come on now, I paid you for like a threesome type though. That would do it at least once.
No.
For real?
And I'm so mad you just said that. I'm offended.
Don't be.
Don't be, girl. Because then I think you're freaky, girl. Doing your thing. She is crazy.
She freaky or freaky? You know, it make a difference when you change your voice.
No, I can't do that. That's just not me. Never been me. I don't see how people do it, but whatever you do, whatever floats your boat, by any means, hey.
I've never had a threesome, but
and just that oh my God. That's her hint, basically, is what she's saying to her girlfriend.
Do that shot.
I can't say they crazy.
Throw that motherfucker right back.
No, but real talk though, like the extra friendliness. I don't know. I think it's with me. I think it's because I done dealt with so much shit. Mm-hmm. So it's like you know when a person flirting versus just the person being friends. Because if that's your friends, well, I ain't met her.
I got a lot of friends that my girlfriend ain't met though, but I really ain't.
She may not have met them, but if you were to introduce them though, she ain't gonna get that type of vibe now, will she?
So there's a vibe that you pick up on?
Yeah, think about it.
This ain't never happened to me. I don't know.
If you bring your friend around your significant other, believe it or not, especially y'all been together how long? 5 years?
Yeah.
You be with somebody for so long, you know you're gonna sense it's gonna be something between that person.
See, but this is my thing. I'm so fucked up. I can't have like female friends, like, and they be straight and be just kicking and go out and stuff. She just turned into like a whole nother demon. Like a demon I ain't never seen before, and I be so oblivious to it. So it's like I don't get it. Like when
I am cracking.
So like okay, so like what do you think about like your guy, cool with people at work, and you just so happen to like click. He just happen to like click.
I have no problem with that, but again, we all gonna click. What you mean you just click?
That's what I'm saying. So
that's
when you
fine.
bring them around and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
That's fine. If it's a setting where we all can be friends and we all cool, I have no problem with that. But I do have a problem, and I'm saying this because I'm speaking from experience as far as seeing people do this shit personally. And I ain't gonna lie, back in my younger days, I been one of them. I been in your motherfucking face and be talking to you. Me and your nigga been talking like the whole time. I'm just being real, but he was single. But again, if you don't know how to date a person, you gonna automatically think y'all in a relationship just because y'all spend time with each other. I still remember the day me and my friend we been 5 years, and it took 3 years for us to even have sex because I mean we was just friends, we was just dating. We never decided to be in a relationship because the type of job he had, I felt like he was too flirtatious. And at that point in time,
I'm just been working at the post office.
You pay. No, actually, hosting and doing stuff like that. And it had nothing to do with me being insecure. It's just that
you struck a nerve.
it had nothing to do with insecurity. It was more so when you, like I said, when you go through certain shit, you just, I don't know, it's just like, it puts that wall up and then you just be like, okay, you know what, I don't know, I'm going to be feeling this. Yeah. So anyway, long story short, it was a girl that he was talking to, not in a relationship to her. She just so happened to see me out. I'm at a friend birthday party and she came up to me and was just like, you know, is your name April? Who was you? How you even know me? Like, you know, I don't talk to people, so it's kind of weird. You folks walk through my... And she basically seen me on his page because we always uploaded pictures of one another. Because we single, we wasn't dating nobody, we were talking to one another, so don't care. Long story short, we almost got into a fight because she got to yelling and talking crazy. And I'm just like, but this not your man, though. So while we sitting there, she's calling his phone. I'm laughing because he's not picking up for you. I called, he answered the phone, and I put it on speakerphone. Oh, that struck a nerve. Because like I said, sweetie, he been stopped talking to you. So I'm like, I'm just trying to figure out in your brain, where did you get that y'all were in a relationship? Right. So that's what I mean by like, I've been in situations where I'll be talking to a dude and he may introduce me to, you know, somebody else, and like me and him messing around, they may not know. She thinking she in a relationship. You know, it's just a mess. So it's kind of like, I've been in those situations. So at the end of the day, I just feel that being extra friendly, all that touching, and you ain't gotta do all that when we in public. You know what I'm saying? On Facebook or Instagram, you don't have to constantly, you know what I'm saying, reply with a flirtatious comment. And at the end of the day, your man or girlfriend, you don't have to always fucking respond. Why you can't just like the comment and keep it scrolling?
True.
Why do you have to respond?
True.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't.
Some people just like attention, though.
Exactly. And if I'm not giving you enough attention that you feel you need to go do that, then we don't need to be together.
Or he could just tell you.
Simple.
Yeah.
That's simple. So again, you know what I'm saying? As far as relationships in general, dating exes, all that shit right there is a no-go.
I agree.
Exactly. I couldn't do it
once and I'm still stuck with it to this day.
But that's what I mean by like, would you ever date an ex? So that's my question to y'all. Would you ever go back to your ex? Like seriously, like I just don't see myself going back to none of my exes because when I replay in my head the shit that I dealt with in the past, you may have changed, but if I start seeing that same shit all over again, that's a waste of my time.
You don't want the same type of thing.
Exactly. Yeah. So now I've wasted another 6 to 8 months, even a year, if you ain't showed your true colors again. You know what I'm saying? Trying to date you again, and now we're back to square one.
That'll piss me off.
Exactly. So I prefer to stay single until a man comes into my life and show me something different. Hey, I'm single. It is what it is. Don't nobody take relationships serious. Like people lie. Loyalty, it means nothing to nobody. Loyalty is like non-existent to the new millennials.
I think that's like my number one thing in a relationship.
Exactly. So
loyalty, being honesty,
exactly,
communication,
all of those.
I feel like love is last because I feel like over time that you get to know someone, you start to develop some type of feelings about them.
Right.
And you may love
you could be a strong love.
Yeah. I feel like you may love somebody, but loving and being in love is two totally different things. So
bingo.
Yeah. But I mean, we're gonna talk about all of that later, y'all. The love, the lust, all of the friend zone, relationships. So if y'all got any
friend zone gonna be a good one.
Oh yeah.
I put a few motherfuckers in the
I'm gonna tell you how I'm coming when I stepped up in the DMs, because I ain't stepped in nobody DMs lately. Just to clarify that. But I'm gonna just let y'all know how I plays it when I do plays it, and I plays it to the.
She is silly.
I'm done. But make sure y'all email us. Give me an email, bro.
I know. So our email is offthechainpc@gmail.com. Email us any topics, questions, and I'm gonna answer them as honest as I can. I'm telling you, maybe some answers you may not want to hear, so don't ask if you don't want to know. But until then, I need y'all to comment below and let us know, would you or wouldn't you date an ex?
Hey,
Peace.
busting at your bitch in the beginning. 100 shots.